Kia guys, it's George, it's Shredded Every Day, and today's day is Tuesday with a great tip on how to reduce your recovery time and get you back in the gym faster. So we're assuming that you've already got plenty of sleep and that you're fueling yourself with great nutrition. This is a trick that's going to help prepare your muscles for perfect recovery and even get them ready for the next workout. It's foam rolling. Foam rolling's for girls, who does that? No one does foam rolling, it's like yoga. Wrong. Foam rolling is excellent. It's kind of a self-massage and it's a really great way to get your muscles into recovery mode. Because when you work out, your muscles get all tight and cramped, and it's that fascia that's like a sheath or membrane around your muscle that gets all tight and restricted, and it restricts blood flow to the muscle, and that's why you feel that soreness and the cramps and the fatigue and the delayed onset muscle soreness you get after a workout. But if you foam roll, you're literally rolling out your muscles like dough, stretching out that fascia, elongating it, and allowing blood flow, nutrients to come into the muscle for recovery, and it helps remove all the toxins and crap out of the muscle, the CO2, the lactic acid that's built up from your workout. So you want to do this before your workout, not after. It takes about 10 minutes and it just allows your muscles to be fully prepared. It's like warming them up, rolling them out, getting them all ready and warmed up, ready to allow in blood, nutrients, and to help keep the toxins and lactic acid out. And if you do it every single workout, you'll be rolling out your muscles from the workout the day prior. Also, this is going to prevent problems for later on in life. It's going to prevent injury and keep your muscles and joints and everything nice and healthy. Even when you're young, you want to start doing this now so that you don't have problems down the road. So I try and do this before every workout. I'll roll out my back mainly. I always roll out my back because back is a big muscle that's used in a lot of workouts. Plus it needs a lot of attention. And I'll also work out the other muscles that I'm using during that workout. And then after I've done my foam rolling, I'll go into my dynamic stretching and my proper warm up. And I'll show that in another video. But for now, let's get into foam rolling. So I always start out by rolling out my back, and I use the black foam rollers for this because the black ones are the hardest. The light colours are soft and the dark colours are hardest. And I start off by splitting my back into thirds, so I'll do the top third of my back, roll it back and forth, then rolling the middle part of my back, and then finishing with the lower part of my back. Always rolling in the direction of the muscle, so it's just like wood going with the grain. And you can adjust the amount of pressure you put on your back from the foam roller by just putting a leg down or putting your hip down and letting yourself take as much pain as you can bear, really, to work out the pressure, but not too much, you know. So I work out my sides. You can see here I found a trigger spot, and as soon as you find those hot spots where it's just a little bit of tight pain, you just need to roll around that area just to roll it out and get that knot out. Don't roll directly on the knots, always roll around the knots, and then slowly it will ease out. Next I go on to doing my hamstrings, so just taking as much weight as on my hamstrings as I can. You can put both weights on the foam roller, or you can do like I am and just hold one leg in the air so all the weight is on one hamstring. And you can see I'm also rotating the leg as I do it to get all around the entire hamstring, like kind of a corkscrew motion. You'll find this is also really good for your core, because you're using your core quite a lot during this motion. Next we go on to the quads, so you're working the inner quads. You have to get your leg out quite wide for this and go all the way up to the very top of your quad. Never ever rolling on the bone, so you go from one tendon down the length of the muscle to the other tendon, but never on the bone, never on the knees or the elbows or anything like that. After leg workout you'll get some really sore trigger spots, so just find those trigger spots, roll around them and hold the weight there as long as you can. It's pretty painful sometimes, but you get all of that pressure off. You let the blood come in, get the nutrients in, and get the toxins out. So just hold it on that spot for as long as you can bear, and then take the weight off. You can do the same for calves. Again, I do it similar to the hamstring, so just rolling back and forth, twisting at the same time to make sure I get the entire hamstring. I don't do the shins, I don't do forearms, and I don't really do abs, but the rest I do. Next you can do your chest if it's a chest day, or again rolling with the grain. So in this case I'm going left to right. I've just got one foot on the ground and I'm putting as much weight as I can onto the chest, controlling the pressure with my arms and my feet, going back and forth. Once you've done chest, you can go on to the arms. Again, putting as much pressure as you can, rolling it all around, and you're doing a good amount of time on each body part, so doing a good 10 to 15 rolls on each area of your body. Next, for your shoulders, you want something like a golf ball, something small, something hard. I've actually got something here from a fitness shop, and it's just something that will allow a bit more direct pressure onto the shoulders to really get the knots out in those areas. So just basically resting it, allowing pressure on that area. You can see it's pretty painful, doing the rear delts, the side laterals and the anterior delts, working them back and forth and just holding the pressure on for as long as I can bear, really. Finally, I'll finish off with my back again, because it's really important to keep all the knots out for a healthy back. And this will be just using a medicine ball, rolling back and forth, going back and forth, up and down, no particular pattern, and just getting every single little area of the back. And then finally I'll finish off with working on the glutes, especially on the side of the hip flexors. I've found that's really helped. And that's me done. You don't have to do every single muscle every day, but it's good to get a good variety. So like this page, subscribe, check us out on Facebook, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Thanks guys, have a great day.